Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI BAHASHM Rakakradash. I'm from the Prophets in Babylon out of the Waco, Texas camp, affiliated with the branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm your brother Atiyat. I'd like to give a special double honors to the elders and apostles on down, a great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. May the blessing of election be upon your household. Lesson for today is through the scriptures we get understanding, and that's the way we navigate. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be edifying. So I was inspired to do this video because I was about to look at some videos, and I saw the elder Yashawamba put up a little brief video, and it was talking. It was one of the leaders from IUSBK, and he was saying that basically all council basically should check in with them, and that um, they should tell you how to deal with your woman, how to how to what to eat, how to have sex with your woman. If you have problems with your children, we'll show you how to do that. Basically just, you know, they're saying that they have the answers for everything. Now that's crazy because at the end of the day, we know through the scriptures that the Lord speaks through his prophets. And we also know that there are scriptures, true men of the Lord go by to answer all questions. Because at the end of the day, that's how we learn to navigate through life is through the scriptures, not by listening to other men. We have done that before we came into this walk, and look what it got us, you know. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into some scriptures, and Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be edifying. Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahawah BaHashem Yahawashi, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So the true men of the Lord have the spirit of Yahawah BaHashem Yahawashi upon them, and through that they have the understanding of the scriptures. Because without the Holy Spirit, you can't help no one. You can, you can't help no one. You can't give them the proper guidance that needs to be given. There are many brothers, including myself, who read the Bible before we came into this knowledge. But until the Holy Spirit became upon us, this is how we got the understanding what the Bible really meant. You think about it, you got a lot of Christians out there that read the Bible all the time and don't know what they're reading, you know? So it's through the scriptures we get the understanding. Hold on. I got a precept, just thought about it. Barakatah Yahawah BaHashem Yahawashi. And it's one that make me think of Elder Apostle Gabar because this is one of the first scriptures I learned when I came into this, um, knowing that I was an Israelite. Okay. Psalms chapter 119, verse 104. Through thy precepts, talking about the scriptures, I get understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way. Yeah. So it's through the precepts of the scriptures we get the understanding, not by listening to the men of the IUSPK. They have botched the scriptures several times. So we know that they can't be the true men of the Lord botching up the scriptures. 2 Timothy 3 and 16. All scriptures are given by inspiration of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Yeah, so through the precepts and or the scriptures, we get the understanding of these of how to deal with those certain matters that I just brought up, like dealing with your wife, dealing with your children, what to eat, what not to eat, you know, the high holy days, how to navigate through that. All of it is through these instruction book called the Bible. You know, this is where we get the understanding, not by listening to men who are not. Um, the scriptures say, "Prove all things." Let me get that. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and 21. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. And how we prove all things is through the scriptures. This is how we prove all things. And of course, the prophets, they have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai upon them, and they're going to go through the scriptures to give you the understanding that you need in whatever way that whatever problem that's come up. So these men are clearly going off to think that you should go to them for the answers, where the answers are really in the scriptures. This is how we navigate. This is how we get the understanding of how to navigate through this world and how to deal with things. You know, um, Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of scriptures might have hope. So through the scriptures we have hope. See, these people out here, they don't have the understanding that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has put upon us to get the understanding of these scriptures. So therefore, that's why they have no hope. So when things go to crashing, so when things, crash, they're going to lose it. But we have hope through the scriptures because the Spirit has been upon us to understand what's going on. So it's through the scriptures we get the understanding, and of course we get it's through the two men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with, beginning with our elder apostles on down at GMS, that we get the understanding of the scriptures. You know. So, Lord willing, I hope and pray that this was an edifying lesson. And once again, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashai Bahashem Rekah Kradash. Special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. Until the next time, Lord willing, I'll say shalom.